here in just a few seconds. So Hammer trots out on the field. Looks like he's going to be in the shotgun here. It's 3rd and 16 from the Bluefield 17-yard line. Hamrick in the shotgun. Carter Hamilton to his left. Nate Suttle is out tonight. He got hurt at the end of Friday night. Hamrick pump fakes, rolls to the right, throws to the middle. He's got a guy there at the end zone. Caden Stone dives after it, could not come up with the catch. So pass incomplete, and that'll make it 4th down and 16 for Greenbrier East. That was the 6th play of this drive. Let's see what Coach Ray Lee decides to do here on play number 7. Going to keep the offense on the field. Hamilton lines up behind Hamrick, who's under center. He fakes to Hamilton. Now nice little juke move around the defender. Throws short. That ball's juggled and caught by Abram Wickline just for about 4 or 5 yards, and he's taken down. So Bluefield's going to take over on turnover on downs.
Bluefield will take over on downs.
Here in the 3rd quarter, 8:41 now left with Bluefield taking the football. They're going to have it at their own 17-yard line. We'll call that play no gain there on that pass. Off their own 12. Bluefield will be on their own 12, so it was a 5-yard line. Own 12-yard line for Bluefield. Sincere Fields in the shotgun. Had a good game Friday through 2.5 quarters. And here is, around the left side, Willis Wilson, the freshman, around the right side. And a late flag comes in. That may be a late hit out of bounds on the Spartans. Wilson got that ball up to about the 19.
Personal foul against the Spartans.
And it is a personal foul against Greenbrier East. So that'll put the ball 15 yards further up the field.
15-yard penalty will make it 1st and 10 for the Beavers from their own 34-yard line.
That's a 7-yard run. Tack on 15 puts the ball at the 34-yard line for Bluefield. Fields in the shotgun, has Ty Patton behind him. Wilson goes in motion, gives the Patton up the middle. He plunges forward for a couple Spartans, bring him down. James Viney was in there. Landon Van Fossen was in there on that stop.
Ty Patton on the carry. Gain of 3 to the 37-yard line. The 2nd down.
And that run was for 3 yards from Patton, so it'll make it 2nd and 7. For Bluefield. Field stays in the shotgun a lot. He's here again this time. Puts the guy in motion. Throws over to the right side. That's R.J. Hairston, who had a big touchdown Friday. Gets a little streak up the sideline, pushes ahead.
Pass is complete to R.J. Hairston.
About the 43, so a gain of 6. About a yard short for the Beavers.
Gain of 6 to the 43-yard line. It's 3rd down and 1.
It's going to be 3rd and a yard to go for Bluefield. He's going to keep it. He tries to get it. He initially was hit, but he pushes forward, and his second effort's going to get him across the marker for a 1st down run of a couple yards. Good job by Sincere Fields. Looked like he was trapped in the backfield. He escaped. Gave a good second effort to pick up that 1st down. The ball sitting pretty much right between the 44 and the 45-yard line. We'll call it the 45. first and 10 Beavers from the 45. Snap back to Fields. The give is to Gerard Wade. He was initially stopped, cut back to the right side. Made something out of nothing. Good run, Gerard Wade at the midfield. It's for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards there. Don't think Wade played Friday night. One of their good runners that they have. Bluefield has him back out there this evening. Now he's over on the sideline with his helmet off. His arm is in a cast, so I'm guessing that has something to do with why he didn't play Friday. And Fields in the shotgun. 2nd and 5 for the Beavers. He gives to Tyquise Powell, who plows up the middle. Powell's got enough for a first down. That's going to be a gain of about 6 for Tyquise Powell. New set of downs coming from Bluefield.
Gain of 6 to the Spartan 44-yard line. First down, Bluefield.
So Bluefield with a slow, methodical drive here, but getting the job done, moving it into Spartan territory now at the East 44. Spartan defense going to need to tighten up just a bit. Fields goes to the right side. Hairston makes a catch and a turn. He's up the sideline. Hairston is to the 10, the 5, end zone, touchdown. Bluefield. That's a 44-yard touchdown. Sincere Fields to R.J. Hairston. And Bluefield takes a 26-19 lead. Hairston's second touchdown catch of this game. I mentioned Friday night he had a 74-yard catch. And that one he just cut a little comeback route, made a turn up the sideline, and he was gone. He's a good athlete. Extra point here coming, Eli Riff. Riff kick is up, and it looks good. It is good.
The point is good.
So Bluefield takes a 27-19 lead with 5:56 left here in the third quarter. And we'll be back. This is Brandon Baker on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. Thing we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great. You see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So a 44-yard touchdown pass, Fields to R.J. Hairston. Gives the Beavers a 27-19 lead with 5:56 left in the third quarter. And here's the kickoff. Taken at the 15-yard line. That is Abram Wickline. Makes a nice move, gets to the outside across the 40 and falls down about the 41. Good return from Abram Wickline, exactly what the Spartans needed to get some of that momentum back. And they'll take over first and 10 at their own 41. Both these teams at 0-2 on the year. One's going to walk away here this evening having a victory under their belt. Hammer going to start in the shotgun. Carter Hamilton to his left. 3 receivers to the left side. He's going to go that way to Wickline on the screen pass. Wickline, who just had the kick return, turns it up the field. Gets tackled nicely there by Sincere Fields. Going to be a pickup of a couple for Wickline. Call it 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for Greenbrier East. 2nd and 7 for the Spartans on their own 44. Hamrick in the shotgun, Hamilton to his right, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to fake right. Now he's going deep to the right side. He's got Grant Burdett, but a good play once again there by Sincere Fields, who's kind of done it all in this one. He knocked that one away nicely. Burdett had a step on him, but Fields recovered and got that pass to be incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for Greenbrier East on their own 44. 4:57 here left in the 3rd quarter. If you're just tuning in, Bluefield's up 27-19. They had a touchdown pass from Fields to Hairston on Bluefield's opening possession here this evening. Hamrick takes a snap, looks to the right, throws that way, and Wickline's got it right near the marker. That's going to be close. Good pitch and catch there from Hamrick to Wickline. Going to be about a yard short, so it'll be 4th and 1 for the Spartans. And this is an obvious go-for-it situation here, and I think that's what Coach Ray Lee's going to do. It's a big 4th down play here for both teams. Hamrick runs under center, takes a quick snap, goes back, pump fakes, gets around. He's got a 1st down inside the 50 to about the 48 or 47. We'll see where they mark it. Big 1st down pickup for Brody Hamrick on 4th down to keep the football in a new set of downs for Greenbrier East. So put that ball at the Bluefield 47. Hamrick's got that 3 receiver look to the right. Caden Stone over on the left side. The give's going to be to Carter Hamilton, who goes up the middle, runs into his own teammate, now bounces it again. Good 12-yard pickup right there from Carter Hamilton. He was brought down there by Bluefield's Grady Woods. Nice run from Carter Hamilton. Give him about 12 on that. Here's 1st and 10 from 36. Snap back, another give to Hamilton. He'll plunge ahead for a couple.
Carter Hamilton on the carry. 1-yard gain. 2nd down.
Call it a yard there. We'll make it 2nd and 9 for Greenbrier East. (27-19), Bluefield with the lead. About 3 minutes to go here now in the 3rd quarter. In this resumed game from Friday night that was postponed to lightning. Same formation look here for East. Hamrick takes a snap, fakes to Hamilton, now pump fakes and runs up the middle, and he's going to be tracked down there by big Jaden Francisco. Give Hamrick a couple there. Going to make it 3rd and about 6.5, 3rd and 7.
Timeout, Greenbrier East.
Yeah, we'll call it 3rd and 8 officially. And a timeout on the field. We'll take one with you. We'll be right back. This is Brandon Baker on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
So back here, if you're just joining us, mentioned Nate Suttle. Had to say it quickly. Nate Suttle was not going to play tonight. He got injured on a play Friday night, and they're sitting him out this evening. That's why you're seeing more Carter Hamilton, who's very capable himself, back in the backfield. Here's a snap back to Hamrick. He looks left, pumps left, now throws left. He's got a guy wide open. It's Caden Stone, just out of his reach. Stone was trying to keep his feet in bounds while reaching for that catch. That was an almost catch. But almost right now, not good enough there. As Stone lets the pass fall incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th and 8 for Greenbrier. The play was there, just a little out of Stone's reach. So 4th and 8 for the Spartans at the Bluefield 34. And Coach Ray Lee's rolling the dice again, going for it. They've already picked up a first down conversion in their last 4th down. Hamrick looks to the left, now goes right. Now he's scrambling under pressure, throws it up for grabs, and it's knocked away. Good play there by Bluefield's Josiah Campbell. The 5'8", 145-pound sophomore. But Hamrick had to get something there. He was getting under some heavy pressure, had to throw it up, and just a good play there by Campbell. So Bluefield's going to take over on their own 34, leading 27-19 with 2:21 left here in the third quarter. Fields in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's going to keep it and go toward the right side. He's going to pick up 4 or so. For a host of Spartans, bring him down. Aiden Cole, Weston Pence in on that stop. We'll give Fields 5 yards officially on that one.
39-yard line. Second down.
2nd and 5 coming up for the Beavers. And we're going to have another timeout down on the field. Timeout, 27-19. Bluefield with the lead, 1:45 left in the third. We will be right back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
So 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Beavers. They're on their own 39, using another methodical drive here. I think that's their plan, and then they like to go deep to Hairston, see if the East defense can make adjustments here on this possession. Another man in motion. That is a give. That is Campbell. He goes around the left side on a sweep, and he breaks free. There is a flag down. The Campbell's with a 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Bluefield, if it stands. Let's check that flag that was thrown. This is in the area of holding. So maybe coming back, but we'll see. It looks like it is. And it is holding on Bluefield. So that negates a 61-yard touchdown run from sophomore Josiah Campbell. Instead, is going to take the ball back to the Bluefield 33-yard line. Penalties like that are a killer, but you got to know the East defense shaking their head in approval of that call. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Beavers from their own 33. Fields in the shotgun with the bunch behind him. He's going to keep it. Goes to the right side, being pursued by several Spartans. Caden Stone finally grabs him, but Fields still gets around him and gets up the sideline for a few yards. Looks like he got about 5 on the play. He actually picked up 8. They marked him up to the 41. So we got an 8-yard pickup there for Sincere Fields, a good running quarterback for the Beavers. It's going to bring 3rd and 3. Big 3rd and 3 here for the Beavers. A big play for the Spartan defense as this quarter coming to a close. Fields hands off the middle. It's Tyquise Powell. Powell pushes ahead, I think. See where they mark his progress. East stood him up pretty well, but they may be giving him enough for a first down. And they are. So going to give Tyquise Powell a 3-yard run. Needed 3 and got 3. The ball will move ahead to the Bluefield 44, and they'll take over 1st and 10. Fields in the shotgun. He's going to go deep. It looks probably to Hairston, and it is Hairston. He's double covered, and the ball is intercepted by Abram Wickline. Here comes Wickline back across the 40, midfield to the 40 on Bluefield. Cuts to 35, cutting back across. And he's finally taken down by Jaden Francisco and Landon Crane. But what a huge momentum swing there. Abram Wickline, that ball was deflected. They went deep to Hairston. He was double covered. Ball was knocked in the air, and Wickline came up with it and had a nice return. And the Greenbrier Spartan offense coming back on the field. Still trailing just by 8, 27-19. And there's a flag on the play that was against Bluefield as well. So East is going to start on the Bluefield 29-yard line, 1st and 10. .29 yards to go for East to the end zone. Hamrick going to go under center. Carter Hamilton behind him. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Give us to Hamilton. He makes 1 tackler miss and then pushes forward inside the 25. A good hard run. A little extracurricular activity there, but a good run from Carter Hamilton to the 23. That's going to be a gain of 6 yards for Hamilton.
2nd down and 4. That is the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. After 3, Bluefield 27, Greenbrier East 19. This is Brandon Baker once again, and we will be right back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution. For 75 years, no matter what your project, small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East High School. We're proud to partner with you. Go Spartans!
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today. So we're in the 4th and final quarter. Bluefield took a 27-19 lead in the third on a 44-yard touchdown pass from Sincere Fields to R.J. Hairston. That's how they're up 27-19. That was with 5:56 left in the third. Remember, the quarter began with 9:02 remaining. Now we've reached the end of the third, and we're starting the fourth now. Spartans with the ball, 2nd and 4 at the Bluefield 22. Waiting for the referee to get up here and get set. We'll get football started for you. Hamrick going to go under center again to open this fourth quarter. Give is to Hamilton, and he is met immediately by a group of Beaver defenders. Looks like number 30, Derek Ferran, was in there leading the pack there to make that tackle. No gain on the play. Maybe even a loss of a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 5 for Greenbrier East. Snap back to Hamrick. Two Spartans run into each other. They avert disasters. The player holds on to it. I couldn't tell who that was. He's immediately hit. That looks like Braden Brown, the sophomore. Little trickery there from the Spartans. But they run into each other and just kind of mess up the whole timing of that play. And that's going to bring up 4th down for East. They lost 5 yards on that play back to the 27. And the Spartans going for it again here on 4th. 4th and 8. Snap back to Hamrick. Pressure coming. He throws deep to the end zone. Has a man open and just off the fingertips of Caden Stone. Tough break there. Stone looked like he was going to make a miraculous acrobatic catch. But at the last second, it falls to the ground incomplete, and Bluefield's going to take over on downs at their own 27. That's the second time this evening that Hamrick has just thrown it a little bit too far for Stone. Had him wide open down the sideline in the third quarter. Stone couldn't stretch and bring it in, keep his feet inbounds there either. Just a little bit of mistiming there between Hamrick and Stone. So Bluefield's going to take over on their... No, wait a minute. East still has the ball. There must have been a flag, a penalty. Did not see the call. But nonetheless, East still has it, and Hamilton up the middle, no gain. I apologize for that. I did not see the flag thrown there. I think I was so concentrated on Stone trying to make that catch, I must have missed it thrown in the backfield. But nonetheless, East has the ball. Now 2nd and 12. They lost a couple there at the Bluefield 16. Snap back to Hamrick. Fakes the handoff. He's going to roll to the right. Being chased. He dives ahead to about the 13 or so. So he's going to pick up about 3. It'll be 3rd and 9 coming up for Greenbrier East. And once again, as all these plays have been and will be from here forward, critical plays really for both the offenses and the defense on the field, whoever they may be at the time. This is a big play for East and a big play for Bluefield. Hamrick in the shotgun, Hamilton to his left, drops back, throws a little fade pattern to the left side. Good play. The ball's up for grabs, and it falls and hits the turf. That was a really athletic play there by R.J. Hairston to turn back and bat that ball in the air. Grant Burdett almost came up with it for East, but it falls harmlessly to the turf and will bring up 4th down again for Greenbrier East. 4th and 10, they're going to go for it. I'll watch for the flag this time. I think the Spartans are going to probably have to call a timeout. Hamrick and Coach Ray Lee, they're trying to get the play settled, and the play clock was winding down. So East will take a timeout, and we'll take one with them. 27-19, 8:28 left in the 4th quarter, but East is driving with a big 4th down coming up. This is Brandon Baker on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. So the situation, 4th and 10, Greenbrier East ball on the Bluefield 14. Another big play coming up here. The official sets the ball and we're ready to go. Hamrick in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers on his left, 1 to his right. He drops back. He's under pressure. He rolls out. Still looking, better throw it, and he does, and the ball is incomplete. Don't see a flag this time. So that one is going to be a turnover on downs for Greenbrier East. Bluefield's defense has done a good job. They're pressuring Hamrick in the backfield. And he as well is also doing a good job avoiding it. He moves around in the pocket well and has some scramble ability. Just nobody to find there. So he kind of got hit as he was throwing that one and just hit the turf. So Bluefield will take over 1st and 10 from their own 13. Sincere Field's going to be in the shotgun for the Beavers. Snap back to him. He gives to, I believe that's Ty Patton up the middle. East stops him, a gang of defenders there. Weston Pence went flying through, and also Aiden Cole, I believe, initially made the stop. This is a critical part of this football game for Greenbrier East. Under 8 minutes to go now, down by 8. Bluefield has the ball, and they're deep in their own territory. If the Spartans can somehow stop them and get it back with decent field position, they'll give themselves a chance. Fields in the shotgun. Man in motion is Campbell, and they're going to give it to Campbell around the left side, and he is spun out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of about 6 for Josiah Campbell. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
6-yard gain to the 19-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 for Bluefield. Big 3rd down here for that Spartan defense. Campbell goes in motion. Fields is going to follow him to that left side, and he gets tripped up nicely. Aiden Cole with a nice play on defense there. Looks like also number 53 for Greenbrier East, Austin Roberts, may have also got a hand on his feet there to trip him up. And that's going to make it 4th and 4. So the Spartans get the exact stop that they need. And this is tricky. I remember the other night Fields faked a punt in this situation because he is the punter. Kicks it with his right foot. He's got to make sure he doesn't take off running if you're East. And he is going to kick it. It's a high kick. Going towards midfield, bounces at the 45 and going to be down at the 45 of Bluefield. So everything right there happened the way for the Spartans that they needed it to. They're going to get the football back. They have good field position and an opportunity to drive down and get in the end zone. So they'll start 1st and 10 at the Bluefield 45. Now, if you're a Bluefield fan, this becomes a huge defensive series for them as well. Just a lot of big possessions in this game since we started in the 3rd quarter. Hamrick in the shotgun, takes a snap, looks left to Stone on a screen. He gets it. Looked like he wanted to throw. Now he's just zigzagging. Mouthpiece flies out, but he is taken down. Going to lose about 3 or 4 yards right there. I'm going to call it 3. They're going to put it on the 48. So a loss of 3. Be 2nd and 13 for Greenbrier East. I don't know if it was a backwards pass, but Stone initially looked like he was wanting to throw the ball down the field. Then he decided to take off. There was nowhere to take off to. Good job by the Bluefield defense. Now Hamrick coming under center. Hamilton dotting the I. He's going to give it to Hamilton right up the middle. Get some help from Cole to throw him forward. No, that wasn't Cole. Sorry, that was 55. That was James McCraw that slung him forward a little bit for an extra yard. So a couple yards there for Hamilton makes it 3rd and 11 for Greenbrier East. Third and 11 at the 46 of the Beavers. If you're East, you probably don't have to get all this in one play, even though Hamrick's going to give it a shot. He throws it deep, and that ball is intercepted. Sincere Fields somehow comes up with that one, and he runs it back across the 50, inside the 50 to about the 47 of Greenbrier East. What an athletic play there from Sincere Fields, who punts, he intercepts passes, he throws touchdown passes, and he runs. There is a flag down. Unfortunately, that's probably after the interception. It is. So the interception's going to stand. There's a block in the back during the return on Bluefield. So that'll back them up 15 yards from that spot. But the important thing for Bluefield, they do have the football, which is what they needed. Really good play by Fields. I just looked. Fields did have an interception Friday night. I thought he did. So that's his 2nd of the game. .5:01 remaining. Timeout on the field. Bluefield still leads 27-19. They're taking the ball 1st and 10 at their own 36 when we come back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Back here, 5:01 left in the fourth quarter. Bluefield has the football after an interception by Sincere Fields. They're going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 36. Fields starts this possession here in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He rolls to the left. No, he gave it to Campbell. Campbell's going to the left. Campbell makes a nice move there, and a juke still up in the field of play before finally being pushed out across midfield. So a jet sweep there to Josiah Campbell. He gained about 15 yards on that play, so a Bluefield first down as they try to grind this clock out. This is a possession if you're the Spartans. You really got to dig down deep. You have to get that ball back for your offense one more time. It's been a very defensive third and fourth quarters tonight. Snap back to Fields, looks left, he's throwing left, and that is overthrown, incomplete. He was looking for R.J. Hairston, who had a touchdown in the third quarter. But he overthrows everybody there, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Beavers. They're on the east 48-yard line. Fields in the shotgun again, gets a snap, going to fake the handoff and keep it. Runs to the left. He is down the sideline, and Sincere Fields is finally forced out of bounds inside, I believe, inside the 20. Let's see where they marked him out. He may have stepped out before then. Yeah, he stepped out at the 30. It's still a good first down run for Fields. So a new set of downs for Bluefield. Give Fields about 18 there. Snap back, handoff up the middle. That's Tyquise Powell. Powell gets maybe a yard. Looks like maybe back to the line of scrimmage before a gang of Spartan tacklers bring him down. They met him there on the spot. No gain on the play. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Beavers at the Spartan 30-yard line. But if you're Bluefield, that's quite okay. It's a run. You didn't fumble. The clock's running. Spartans defense got to dig down here and try to get the football back. Snap back. Looking long for Hairston. Hairston jumps up. Oh, my goodness. I think he got it. That ball was deflected, I believe, by James Viney up into the air. Fields fell on his back and caught the ball laying on the ground. And if you're the Spartans, that's just tough luck right there. What an athletic play by R.J. Hairston, who's made quite a few of them this season. And that puts the ball 1st and goal on the 1. That may be a backbreaker in the deal breaker for the Spartans. Fields takes a snap, pushes forward. He's into the end zone for another touchdown for the Beavers. And that's going to make it 33-19 with 3:19 left in this one. Still thinking about that catch from Hairston. That was a big-time catch by him and big-time bad luck for the Spartan defense. As Eli Riff on for the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. 34-19 Bluefield. 3:19 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We're ready for the kickoff from Jaden Francisco for Bluefield. 34-19 after a 1-yard touchdown run from Sincere Fields. And Francisco kicks it short. It bounces off an East player's leg right to a Bluefield player. That looks like, I think Josiah Campbell came up with that one on the bottom of the pile, and that's the kind of third and fourth quarter evening it's been for the Spartans. The Bluefield's going to keep the ball after that kick. And they'll keep it at the Greenbrier East 43. And if that back-breaking touchdown by Fields didn't seal the deal, that right there they may very well have. So 1st and 10 Bluefield at the Greenbrier East 43-yard line. 3:17 to go, fourth quarter. Bluefield leads 34-19. Give up the middle to Ty Patton. He is inside the 40 to the 39, so it's going to be a gain of 4 yards for Patton. Spartans have had some chances this evening. A couple passes from Hamrick just out of the reach of Caden Stone. Could have made a difference in this game. And just some incredible plays by Bluefield. Sincere Fields to R.J. Harrison. Then Harrison had the catch on his back. Then you had that kickoff. An incredible interception by Fields. Just a lot of things happened here tonight, not in the Spartans' favor. And here's a give to Josiah Campbell around the left side. He is to the 35, to the 30, across the 30, to the 20. Cuts back again inside the 20 to about the 18. And Josiah Campbell's got about 19 yards on that play. As the Spartans' comeback hopes are officially on the decline. So 19-yard run or 18-yard run there from Campbell. Sets up Bluefield 1st and 10 at the Spartan 19-yard line. Handoff is to number 10, and that is Willis Wilson, the freshman. Job by James Viney over there to run him down. I think Landon Van Fossen was in the area as well. Loss of 4 on that play. Bluefield, they're just focused on running the clock right now. We're down to a minute 32 and counting. 2nd and 14. Spartans have, I believe they have 1 timeout left. But not sure it's going to matter at this point. Fields in the shotgun. Hands to Tyquise Powell right up the middle. Flag thrown. Powell is stood up by Carter Hamilton, Weston Pence, and Grant Burdett. There is a flag. As soon as the ball was snapped, flag was thrown. It's going to be holding on the Beavers. That'll back them up 10. It's going to be 2nd and 24 at the 33. That clock continuing to run down to a minute to play. Snap back to Fields. He gives to Campbell around that left side. He's had success with tonight. This time Carter Hamilton brings him down at the 31. It's going to be a gain of a couple for Campbell. And doesn't look like Greenbrier East is going to use that last timeout. They're just going to get out of here and regroup. They play in 3 days on Friday. They play the Allegheny Cougars here, the newly formed Allegheny Cougars. Covington and Allegheny High School merged together to make one this year. Down to 12 seconds. Bluefield's going to have to run one more play. Fields just takes a knee, and that will do it. So Bluefield with a 34-19 victory. They get 14 points here on Monday night in the continuation of Friday's game. Bluefield wins tonight 14-0 for a 34-19 score. So congratulations to Bluefield and having to be here Friday night, get back here today. Spartans as well. Congratulations to them. It was kind of an unorthodox night. Both teams look pretty good out there for the most part. And like I said, East is going to regroup and try to get back here Friday night and get their first win over Allegheny, who right now is 3-0 on the season. So Bluefield goes to 1-2. East falls to 0-3. We'll be back to recap what happened during the whole game right after this on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. So Greenbrier East falls here tonight 34-19. Bluefield won this evening 14-0. We started in the third quarter with 9:02 to go. And Bluefield scored 2 touchdowns tonight. They led 20-19 when the game started, and it ends 34-19. We can recap some scoring plays for you dating back to Friday. Brody Hamrick, on the East first possession of the game, had a 54-yard touchdown pass to Nate Suttle. That put East up 6-0. Then Landon Van Fossen recovered a fumble on Bluefield's first possession, which set up another Spartan touchdown. It was Brody Hamrick running it in from 2 yards out. He tried a 2-point conversion that was no good, so East led 12-0 at that point. Bluefield then got on the board with Sincere Fields' 5-yard touchdown run. Their extra point was also no good. So with 2:14 in the first quarter, East led 12-6. Then East answered yet again with the Caden Stone 32-yard touchdown catch. Extra point was good there from Owen Romero, so it was 19-6. Greenbrier East at that point, just 8 seconds into the second quarter. But something that's hurt the Spartans this year, Josiah Campbell had a kickoff return of 75 yards for a touchdown right after that Caden Stone score, and that brought Bluefield within 7, 19-12, 11:38 left in the first half. Hamrick was then intercepted midway through the second quarter by Fields, and that interception set up the Bluefield offense. Fields to R.J. Hairston for a 74-yard touchdown pass. A 2-point run by Fields made it 20-19 with 2:33 left in the half. And that was the score at halftime, and that was the score where we picked up tonight. And tonight, what went down was Bluefield's first possession. Fields had a 44-yard touchdown pass to R.J. Hairston. That made it 27-19 with 5:56 left in the third quarter. That score remained the same into the fourth quarter. The Spartans had many opportunities. Seemed like they were in the red zone a lot this evening, just couldn't capitalize. Like I mentioned on the broadcast, had a couple passes to Caden Stone, who had the touchdown Friday, just out of his reach tonight. So some timing issues maybe this evening for the Spartans. But that score stayed the same. Fields had an interception on an East possession midway through the fourth quarter, and that led to Fields also scoring a 1-yard touchdown run. That play was set up by an incredible catch from R.J. Hairston. The ball was deflected in the air. Hairston fell on the ground on his back and caught the ball while laying on the ground. And that made it 34-19. Then Bluefield squibbed the kick and bounced off an East player, and the Beavers recovered and they just ran the clock out on a couple good plays from Josiah Campbell, ran the clock out, and that's where we were, 34-19 final. Don't have any individual stats, but those are the scoring plays, and that's the recap I do have for you. And like I mentioned, Spartans will be back here at Spartan Stadium this Friday night at 7:30 to face the Allegheny Cougars, who are 3-0, coming in from Allegheny County, about 35 minutes up the road. They'll probably bring a big crowd. They're very passionate over there about that school and about that team, so it should be an interesting battle. I know a little bit about them. Read the preview that'll come out on West Virginia Daily News, the WVDN.com, probably tonight or sometime tomorrow afternoon. And once again, that's how we'll wrap it up. This has been Brandon Baker, Harry Vance, and Paul Alshire behind the scenes. Bluefield 34, Greenbrier East 19. We'll see you Friday night right here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Have a good night.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Christmas!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Bank of Monroe knows what it means to be local and support local. We are your neighbors. We grow as you grow. We are your local lenders, making local decisions. We are part of your community. The Bank of Monroe offers 3 locations in Lewisburg, Fairleigh, and Union with mobile and online banking. We are everywhere you need us to be. We care. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe. Visit us online, mybankofmonroe.com.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
Hi, I'm Janet Nehock with S.J. Nehock Lumber, your home solution. For 75 years, no matter what your project, small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East High School. We're proud to partner with you. Go Spartans!
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today.